Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we will continue our last video. So where we had seen our coding part. So now I will explain the further part. So that is the evaluation part. Means here we have to evaluate our model is working fine or not. So for that we have mean absolute error, mean squared error, and the another one is adjusted R square or R square you can say. So today we will see mean absolute error and mean squared error as well as R square. Okay, so first of all here you can see this is the mean absolute error. So where we use mean absolute error, like we use where errors are big, means here you can see in this one, like we have for like this data, this is just a month and then number of solds, and then naive forecast is also there, like this is the forecasted value you can say. So forecast prediction it is. So it means like in the January it is 369, and then February it is 353. So on the basis of like that we will again predict for February, and then again predict for March, and similarly like how sold were made in our previous month. So on the basis of that, like we will take the data, right? So here you can see, so this data, like for example this 353 minus 369, if we will do this, so we will get minus 16, but we will take it as a absolute, means if this is the minus 16, so we will take it as positive. If this is the minus 16, so we will take it as positive. Okay, so now what we will do, like we will check the error, how much error is in the is in our prediction, and the actual value. Okay, so here you can see 353 minus this 369, then similarly we will do this. So similarly we will apply this for each and every row, the absolute error. So after that absolute error we just have to do the mean, or you can say the average of the absolute error. So that is called mean absolute error. So the average of absolute error is 25, so that is called mean absolute error. So overall mean absolute error is 25. It means we can say here in the actual value and the predicted value, between them there is the 25 difference. This is about mean absolute error. Here you can see in mean squared error, you can see here like wherever the values are very small, so that in that case we will use mean squared error. Means here you can look at it, means the expected value and the actual value is minus, like is if we will like subtract both of them, so we will get minus 6, then again we will subtract, so we will get 2, then till the end we will get 6. Means we are getting very less on, or you can say very small values. Okay, it can also be the point value 0 point something and 0.23 anything, right? So for that what we have to do, we just have to take a mean squared error. So mean squared error, what it will do, it will take the value of the difference, the difference value, and the square of it, and then when you will do, if it is a negative value and the square of this negative value, so it will convert it into positive value. So here you can see in the like 6 is converted into 36, means it is a positive value. So square of difference is, so here you can see all the rows we have applied. Okay, this squared difference is square of difference. So then at the end we will get the mean squared error is 24.34. so this is the mean squared error. So you can see where we use it wherever the values are very small, so that in that case we will use the mean squared error. This is the next part, which is R squared error. So here we have R square, and in the R square which is basically used to evaluate our model it is working fine or not. So the R squared formula is 1 minus SS regression divided by SS total. SS is nothing but sum of squared total error and then sum of squared regression error. I can say if the value of R square is near to 1, so that value we can consider it as a good value, and if it is far from 1 or it is near to 0, so say your model is not trained well. So this is the main main working of R square. Okay, now in our coding how we will use it, so let's see that part as well. So till here we have already seen like how we will predict this xtrain and this model dot prediction and how we will create the regression line, that we already have seen right in our previous video. If you haven't watched, so please watch that video. This is the evaluation of model. So mean absolute error we will use, because here you can see we are using the profit. Okay, and we are predicting this profit, so that we will use mean absolute error. So in some case you have to use mean absolute error, in some case you have to use this mean squared error. So here I have written this training prediction. Okay, so I'm passing this xtrain all the values from it, as well as I have written here testing prediction. Okay, if I will run this, here you can see the training prediction is this much. Okay, and this is the values of training prediction, and again this is the value of testing prediction, TSP no, right, yes, yeah, you can see this is the testing prediction. And now you will see this sklearn dot metrics. So inside that we have mean absolute error, using mean squared error. You can use it and you can evaluate your model, or you can check the performance of your model, it is good or not, right? So I will run this one. You can see in the training part, so in the training part it is 7132, in the testing part it is 6077. Like our model is not overfitting, right? So that part we will cover later. Now adjusted R-square I also will tell you in the OLS part, so where you will see like why we use adjusted R-square and R-square. So here you can see I score and this one. So in the testing you can see R2 score in the testing it is 0.92, means 92% our model performance is good. 92% overall, 92% model is good, so that we can say it is good, and then we can predict the value. Okay, so R2 score of training is 94%, and then it is how much, 92%, so it is near to 1, right? So that's why we will say it is good, this model is good. Okay, so thank you guys, thank you for watching this video.